Hello, good evening. It's 8:30 in the PM here in the UK. And Thomas Bancroft, you're absolutely right. Let me get a sound check. If you can hear me, type yes. And we'll get this stream underway. Fantastic. Well, hello everybody. Hello to 20th Coffee Mark, Sylvie, Christian, Whitmore, and Thomas. And Christian. I think I said Christian already. Thanks for joining. Sylvie, I've left on the terrain affordance just for you, because I know that you particularly were sad about the fact I wasn't using it in the series. So here's the terrain avoidance stuff. Terrain affordance, sorry, not avoidance. Although it might as well be avoidance. So I thought I'd leave that on for you. We are going to have to use this because I've just been having a look at the map and we need to get some food in the ground, honestly. So let's turn that off and turn that on to look at the rich soil. Lots of rich soil. Now, we need to get these people renamed because honestly, some of these names, it's like, oh, it's giving me a headache. So let me call up before we go any further, and to reward you early birds who are on with me, let me pick each one. Now the first person who types G in chat, I'll give them your name. Go. Cool. Right, so Grouse can be called Mitchell. Welcome, Mitchell. Thanks for joining. So Grouse is now known as Mitchell. Brilliant. Get ready then, so you know the score. I'll show you by our books. Jeez, no. So he's got good plants. He's quite a nice chap. Bit intellectual. Welcome, Mitchell. Right, if you want to become by our veteran, type B in chat. Go. I love this 8-second delay, by the way. It really helps the stream go smoothly. Thomas. Good work. Good typing. So, this person's nickname is now Thomas, right? Minoka. So, Minoka's bio. She has chemical fascination. She's highly likely to be on drugs. She has creepy breathing. She's a bit of a slowpoke. But she's good at shooting and melee. So, she's our main hunter. Hunter and fighter. So if you'd like to become Minoka, type M in chat. Go. And welcome, Pagel. Thank you for joining. Ah, Sylvie. Good choice. Had to be you, really, didn't it? That's character that's made for you. Right. Next, we have Vexaulo. Vexaulo is good at melee. So she has a bow, obviously. I'll have to sort that out. I'm making some recurve bows. Right, so if you want to become Vexaulo, type V in chat now. Eight-second delay. Well, I don't know what's been like where you are, but it's become incredibly rainy on and off here today. Okay, so Mark gets that one. Should we call Vexaulo Coffee or Mark? They're all more than 64. Yeah. Let's call it coffee. I think it has a little bit more flavour, if you excuse the pun. And then finally, Le Cru, which means bolt, I believe Sylvie said last week. So that's pretty cool. Le Cru is good at crafting. She's reasonably good at melee. Hey, Flippers, welcome. Thank you. I have, had a good week, actually. It's been pretty good. Had a good event in work. I work in, let's just say, sales, cyber security sales, and we landed quite a good deal this week against the odds. So that was extremely good. Right, Parrot Le Cru. We're going to rename Parrot Le Cru. So if you fancy becoming Parrot, then the first person to type an L in chat, go. And I'm looking at quite a nice sunset out here. Lots of angry clouds, but the sun is peeking through. So it's all good. So waiting for an L in chat. Do-do-do. Have we run out of viewers? Has everyone got a name in the game? L for Lima. Yes, Pagel. Well done. Okay, so we got Pagel. Pagelzilla. Alright. Sorry, Christian. A little bit too slow on all the ones there. However, Christian, you'll be on the next one. So the responsibility for all you people who have names now is that you now have to watch every stream. I didn't add that as a kind of a catch, but you do. So yeah, you're now a captive audience. Thanks very much. Yeah, Sylvie, it was very hot in the UK last week. I don't know about other places. I think it was, but yeah, really hot here. I mean, this office that I'm in, it's upstairs, but I face west out the window. So when the sun clears the house, it's on its like downward trend. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh, the order's different in your chat. Right. Sorry for everybody who thought they came first and may not have, but I have to go with the order that's in my chat, obviously, which can be verified by watching the playback. Welcome, Zhang Zhao. Thanks for joining. And you are here at the start. Alright, enough chitter-chatter. We've renamed the colonists. We've got some more pronounceable names. And we're going to crack on. We've got two people who are very good at growing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with some growing zones here. Because quite frankly, we need to get some zones down. Get some food, which is good for trading. And every other thing that we can do with it. Live in southern France. Beautiful. Beautiful part of the world. I've had many holidays in southern France, in the Béziers area. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but it's a very nice part of the world. Right, what we're going to grow. So with a growing skill of 12, we could do something pretty cool. I mean, I think medicine. Have we got medicine in the ground anywhere else? I don't think. Yes, we have. We've got hill root there. So let's get. What else can we get down? I think psychoid. Let's have a quick look. We could do psychoid brewing already. So let's get. I think we've got psychoid in the ground already. It's just a matter of catching up with what I did last week. So I can't exactly remember. Got psychoid. No, got strawberry. Okay, so let's get a nice big patch of psychoid. Ah, Marseille. Very nice. I've been to Marseille. One of the places I've not visited in France. Been quite a few places in France. Hard time at 25 degrees centigrade. Yeah, it's easier to deal with cold than it is with heat. I find anyway. It's easier to make yourself warm than it is to cool yourself down. I don't have a problem with heat. I'm pretty sure I was a lizard in previous life. I love the heat. What was I doing here? I was going to do hill root. No, not hill root. Psychoid we've got in the ground already, haven't we? No, we haven't. Right, that's what I was doing. I just can't do two things at once. All right, let's press on, shall we? Okay, so last week we were in the process of building this out, and we were in the process of building bedrooms. We'd had an attack from green, and we're just in the process of. Well, it should be, yeah. So Pagel is looking after green. Which is great. We need to build some more bedrooms. We got, how much wood have we got lying about? Let's have a quick look. 259. That's cool. So let's get some bedrooms up. That's really the first thing that we need to do. What are these? 3x4. Very good, Aros. Yes, and welcome. I wasn't a bug. Oh, nah, it was a lizard. I'm sure it's a lizard. Likes to sit still and not move very much. How many people we got? We got 5 people and we got 4 bedrooms. Can we build out here? Oh, we can. That's interesting. You can actually build on wood on marshy soil. That's good. 1, 2, 3. And I just want to actually thank all of you who've supported the series that just ended today for your support. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all this stuff you put in chat, all the help you've given me. The run was very enjoyable. And it wouldn't have been half as enjoyable without your help, so thank you very much for that. If you haven't watched the series finale today, then please do. It was pretty good. And Cassandra gave me an amusing last raid as well, which was pretty good. No spoilers, absolutely no spoilers, no, definitely not. Don't do spoilers, especially for my own content. That'd be silly. Hey Darren, welcome to the chat. So you got 20 people. This is really nice. Nice cozy group. Let's speed things up. Okay. Psychic Soothe. Very nice. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. You're hunting. Yes, I remember now. I was trying to catch up with what happened last week by looking at the map, and then I got sidetracked watching a Steel Division 2 playthrough on Twitch, which is rather stupid. What mods am I running? Barely anything, actually. I'm running mostly UI. Can I show you? I think I can show it here. It's mostly quality of life. Yeah, it's basically some quality of life. So one is the mood bar at the top. The more blue the background, the better their mood is. That's one of them. The other one is to show the temperature in both centigrade and Fahrenheit, because obviously not everyone's in centigrade, which is what I'm used to. So I show it in Fahrenheit as well. And I think that's it. I'm kind of averse to using mods that change fundamentals about the game. For UI, it's all good. In fact, next series I'm going to use the what's it called? It's the Rim UI, where if you select a person, it shows you much more useful information in here. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh wow, you recruited him. That was quick. Good job, Mitchell. Mitchell encouraged Green to... Oh, that's right. And the other mod I'm using is this one, which tells you what they're thinking and talking about, sorry. Which is actually quite good. It can be quite amusing sometimes. If you ask Sylvie about beards and nukes. Did I ever look at the show drafty weapon mod? No, I didn't. What does that do? I guess it's sort of self-explanatory. Show drafty weapon. I can guess. Yeah. So, Mitchell has inspired recruitment. Oh yeah, you know what? You may be right, because normally tribals are quite hard to. It shows their weapon under the pawn picture. Oh, that'd be useful. Yeah. Do you know what? Thanks for that. I will add that. I've got a list of the mods that I'm going to use in the next thing. Big LFC fan. If that's Liverpool Football Club, I have to offer you congratulations. I don't follow football religiously, but even I knew that Liverpool won a cup award. I don't know the right word for it. Did you win the league, right? Anyway, if that is LFC, if that's what that stands for, then congratulations. Yeah, there are too many mods. I find the game. I find the game quite nice in vanilla as far as possible, because you see all the stuff that adds the game, and it kind of changes the flow of the game, changes the balance almost. The way that I see it is that if Tynan wanted them in the game, he'd have added them. So, but the UI changes are pretty good. Right, let's see what we can do with Green. So Green is okay. He's not best happy. It was the Premier League. Oh, thank God for that. I can just know just enough to blag my way if a bloke comes up to me at a party or whatever, you know, or I'm meeting a friend of my wife's or something, and her husband comes up to me and starts talking about football. I can last about 5 minutes. And then I have to change the subject, talk about something else, before they look at me in horror, and then they ask me, oh, do I follow rugby? No, not really. Yeah, just never really been into it. Oh well, never mind. I can blag. I mean, I listen to the radio sports news. That kind of gets me through. Right, anyway, concentrate. Oh yeah, I know. I wish I could be more manly and talk about, you know, sport for longer, because once they realise that actually you know nothing about sport, you see it in their eyes. They kind of just drift away, and they go and talk to some other bloke who's more alpha. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, cool. Right, where was I? Yes, so Green has joined us now. Green he's recovering. So he needs to get him a bedroom. Well, he's actually in a bedroom, so that's good. All right, let's change. He doesn't need to be that. Right, plain leather bedrolls. Yeah, Sylvie. Oh, what, Mark can blag for 10 minutes. That's pretty good, mate. That is pretty good. You know, you go, yeah, whoa, did you see a Liverpool game last night? Or the chances are there was a Liverpool game last night, so you can't go wrong. Or if you're being a little bit more generic, that last Liverpool game. And I know that nobody likes Man United, which is pretty good. So I can kind of get by with that for a little bit. Yeah, so big LFC fan, Sylvie's absolutely right. Start vanilla, because you've got to know the game. Get to know the game basics. There's a lot to it. Even the vanilla game has got so much depth, it's unbelievable. And then add mods as you see fit. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain Past 2 days has been torrential downpours for like 5 minutes and then sunshine, really warm sunshine, and then torrential downpours and then sunshine again. So you can't really plan to do anything outside. I made a kite from scratch for my girls this morning. I went to a local DIY store and bought some dowel, watched a quick YouTube video and knocked something up. And the thing with young children, I don't know if you've experienced this, is that it all sounds like great. Oh, yeah, we're going to make a kite with Daddy, amazing. As soon as you start, they completely lose interest and go and do something else. So that's exactly what happened, of course. So I made these kites, and I think I need to make them bigger. It was the first time I've ever done anything, and they turned out pretty well. Structurally, they were quite sound, and they sort of flew. I think I need to make them bigger. I don't think they were catching enough updraft to keep them in the air. So yeah, if you have kids, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Right, I'm really not concentrating on this game. Where are we? Yes, I do have the raw DLC. Yep. Is it something that needs to be in from the start? No, you can add it later. You can choose not to enable the royal DLC, and what happens is you won't get royal quests. I'm assuming I'm going to get a royal quest at some point to sort of start me off. I don't think I've had one yet. No, I haven't. Yeah. So, yeah. The raw DLC is worth it. I would say if you haven't bought Rimworld or you haven't bought the raw DLC, don't buy it yet. Just get to know the base game, because the raw DLC does add another level of stuff that might be quite overwhelming. I mean, I don't really understand all of it yet, and I've been playing this game since Alpha 8 or something ridiculous. So, small steps, bite-sized chunks is what I'd recommend. You made a bottle rocket launcher and rocket. Oh, that sounds great. I'll have to do that next. Thing is, my two are only 4 and 2, so there's limits as to what interests them. And because they're both girls, they do like their princesses and stuff. So, you know, there's limits. If I had boys, I think rockets and rocket launchers would be more up their street. So I have to wait and see. Right. Okay. So what do we need to do? Do we need to rescue this guy? Looks like we have to. What's it? I was about to say, what's everyone sleeping? But of course, we're running it at like normal speed here. Mitchell resting. Thomas, how much rest have you had? Enough. Can you rescue? Rescue Green. Put him down. Perfect. Right, so he's now sleeping happily. Yeah, I think my daughters would love the rockets as well. I think they're quite happy to try new things. That they're not so totally princessy they would consider anything like that. I think they do enjoy being outside anyway. So right, we need to get bedrolls down, don't we? How much of this we got? That's not enough. 15. That's a very, very different set of parenting skills used for a 15-year-old than my two. I dread my two becoming teenagers. Teenage girls is... I think at that point I'll have to hand off to my wife. She was a teenage girl, I wasn't. Very, very different. The trouble is that I know how teenage boys think. And therein lies the problem. Okay, we're getting those down. We are needing to hunt to get skins, but we can't overhunt because then we've got nothing to refrigerate them with. We need electricity, basically. We're getting furniture first to give them beds, and then we're going to research electricity, which is going to take forever. But electricity will mean we can freeze stuff, and then we won't be so beholden to not being able to refrigerate anything. Oh, Warhol, really? I mean, I don't really mind. It's alright. It's cool. Okay. There's not really much that we can deconstruct to make rooms out of other things. I don't like making metal. There's 2 shit bits there. Birthday. Happy birthday, Thomas. You've hit 68. Have a bad back. Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, that's slowed down to 66%. Damn. Tell my friends that have boys to raise them right. Yeah, you better. You got that right, mate. Well, happy 68th birthday, Thomas. I've got bad knees, actually. I used to run a lot. And now my knees hurt. Oh well. Yeah, everyone's old. Yeah, you got that right. Okay. Unhappy nudity. We need skin to make plain leather beds. Right, so Paige is working, Pagel, sorry, is working on the first recurve bow, who we're going to give to the person who was good at... who's got the best shooting? 8. Looks like Coffee, by a smidge, has the best shooting skills. So Coffee, when you wake up, take the recurve bow. Oh, hang on. Badoink. Sylvia, you're asking about the anima tree. This one. What is it that you want to know about the anima tree? Because I don't get how these things work, really. I'll put some meditation spots in. Is that good enough? Am I missing something? Do I have the shotgun ready for the future? I have a machete. Old school. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Seriously. And their first heartbreak. And, you know, how can I tell them that their first boyfriend... You might as well write him off. You're not going to be with him for longer than, you know... It doesn't matter. 2 years, 5 years. You never end up with your first partner, generally speaking. So I'm kind of preparing myself for the string of boyfriends. And then hitting the reset button. And here's the new boyfriend. And you make them welcome. And then they're gone. And it's the next one. It's that well. Right, it looks like it's quite dark in there. Let's build a copy. Welcome, Chris Markmeyer. Thank you for joining. Didn't see you creep in there. Meditation time and schedule. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, that's right. No, I have, but I need to add it for... So he's the night owl. I'll give it to Green as well. Stick in some recreation time. And I'll set his to anything just to match the others. Thank you for that. Yeah, you add surprises to their heartache. I know. There's a very good advert, which most of you won't have seen, for NatWest. NatWest is a UK bank, and it's around the theme of saying goodbye. And there's one clip where you see this girl running after this boy racer, crying as he's like, no, no, and they've obviously had an argument, and he's dumped her and he's getting to his car, and the dad is comforting the girl, and he's waving with the big SH1T eating grin, waving goodbye to the ex-boyfriend. Hilarious. It just really appealed to me. If I find the clip, I'll have to link it. Right, focus. Right, we need to cut down. Hang on, why is construction not happening? We haven't actually given Green anything to do, have we? Right, focus. Stop chatting and focus. Right, so good at crafting, good at intellectual. Who's the best intellectual here? 6. Oh, perfect. Right, so Green's going to be... You're going to be researching and crafting. That includes tailoring. That's actually really good. That's really good. You don't need to be doing that. But if you're more on construction, though, like Thomas... Yeah, construct before you grow. Grows more, long time. Don't I give Green to someone? Oh right. All right, hang on. Let's take Thomas. But Thomas learns at a faster speed. Okay, we'll have them two of them on. That's okay. That's all right. Now tell me, chat. You can have 2 research benches, right? Just get us going. We can do that, can't we? We've got enough wood. Is it just wood? Wood and metal. We've got plenty of both. So if you can do both, then I'll certainly do that. Right, let's speed things up a little bit. Right, have we got enough to do more bedrolls? You can do 2 simple. Right, okay, let's get another one up then. Let's move that. What is that? Crafting spot. Alright, that's kind of in the way, but I'll just stick it the other side for now. That's fine. I'll build a nice... I can't do complex furniture yet, can I? Okay, it's just a stall there. Giving the porn a name from chat. Heat waves. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Alright. Now, the good thing is, once we start getting our crops in, we can start to make pemmican. So corn takes ages, but it's worth it once it comes in. So as soon as that's in, we'll make pemmican. Meanwhile, we will have to be very fast with hunting and butchering and then cooking. Simple meals, 13. Yeah, we got enough for 1 day, basically. Alright. That's the butcher table. Where's the cook? Alright. Okay, so the bedrooms are up. Can we do wooden floors on here? We can't. Alright, we'll have to stick a bridge on it just to do that then. That's fine. It's not like we're short of wood here. Yeah, so plans for the series. What I'm going to do is I will start the next series ASAP. I'm going to do the intermediate guide that I've been planning for years. I need to get that done now. I just need to work out the structure it's going to take and how I'm going to do it. As soon as I've done that, I'll start the new series. Now, I think with the new series, what I'm going to do... I don't know about the biome yet, but I think... who was it made this suggestion? Because that was completely correct. It was either Chris Dag or I think it was 20th Coffee Mark suggested I do world domination. That's actually what I was thinking about already. That sounds like a lot of fun. It gives you a chance to really grow. I can head towards like royalty, you know, to become a really strong royal, and we can go after basically kill every single faction, either within a certain radius or on the globe, depending. To do that, of course, you'd have to have a couple of bases, proper bases, because obviously there's only so far you can travel. You can drop pod out, 66, of course, but it's travelling back is the problem. But that sounds like a lot of fun. And it is a little bit open-ended, but I don't think anybody here minds that. Right, let's get some floors down. I need a cook. Oh, cooler. Yeah, I do need a cooler. The only one I've got is the natural one, and that doesn't bring down the heat very much, but I take your point, it is a heat wave, isn't it? Right, that can go. In fact, I don't know why I didn't deconstruct that earlier. Let's get somebody on that straight away. Thanks, Zoe. I forgot about that completely. Deconstruct. Let's get a couple of coolers in. Passive cooler. Let's get one in there. Let's get, this is its own separate room. Let's get one in the middle. Cheap as it's hot everywhere, isn't it? These things are 50 each. I'll tell you what, I'll put some vents. Where are we? Temperature. Oh, I can't even do vents. Oh, hell. They've got these flipping lights everywhere, which obviously kick out the heat, don't they? Damn. So Eros, do they bring it to 15 degrees? Is that I mean, that's obviously depends on the size of the room, right? You can't make vents until you research refrigeration. Yeah, okay. Oh, they're quite wood hungry, aren't they? Stick a couple in there. Well, that bedroom's not occupied, so I'm going to just cancel that for now. We'll keep them sleeping in there. The two with people in can have the coolers. I've actually not made any... Okay, I'll tell you what, you can have that one. Give it to Paige. Oops, didn't want to do that. Sorry, set owner. Give that to Paige. And we can get rid of that. Slowly moving people out of here. Bit of a drag, that only source of light does kick out heat, but that's just the way it goes. Hey, Arkle Seizure, welcome. I think you were on the stream last week, weren't you? I remember the name because I think I said it was from... I remembered it being from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know I won't be lacking wood, it's just chopping it down is a problem. It just takes time. What does cutting wood come under? It's not plant cut, is it? No, it is. Cut or harvest plants as designated. Is that true? I can never remember this. Why can't I ever remember this? It is trees, isn't it, as well? Finish the corridor, leave the doors open. Yeah, you're right. These doors, I assume you mean. Don't botch the construction. Here we go. So this is the royalty, the royal quest starting. So she'll be chased by something minor. Yeah, manhunting chinchilla. Tree chopping is under plant cut. Growing zone harvest is under grow. Got it. Thank you. That's what I was getting confused about, because it's the harvesting of the plants is a growing task, right? See, that to me is kind of counterintuitive. Plant cut to me, it says cut or harvest plants as designated. So you're saying that that is not harvesting crops that you're growing. It does say it there, harvest crops. That is a little bit, that should be, I mean, I'm saying that's just me, of course. Okay, fine. So plant cut is trees. I must just read the tooltips. Yeah, harvest berries and stuff. Yeah, okay. So plant cut. So that's most people set to 1, so that's not a massive issue, is it? I've got stuff set up. Yeah, sorry, I got completely sidetracked from the quest. Yep. So basically, what I was talking about earlier on. Who was I talking to? Yeah, big LFC fan. Now, what it is this is your kind of starting road on the quest. You don't designate grow zone plants; they're handled separately. Harvesting wild plants does fall under plant cut. Wild plants, right, but not your grow zone plants, right? Plant seeds, harvest crops, and forage for wild plants, right. So this is for stuff that this is to do with your growing zones, and this is to deal with anything that's not in your growing zones that needs cutting. I think I understand you now. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is your first step along the quest to royalty. You always get some royal being followed by something very minor, in this case is a chinchilla. Then you've got to look after her for a few hours, a shot comes to pick her up, and then you get 8 royal favour, which is enough to give the person who has accepted it 1 psychic skill. So we will accept. Who do you want to give it to? Let's have a look. Somebody's going to be in the combat a lot, I'd have thought, is going to be useful. So, no, it's clicked off. So we've got 8, 11, 7, 10, 5, 7. It's really good between Sylvie and Coffee. Psychically dull. I don't know if that's a disadvantage. I wouldn't have thought so. Chemical fascination, slowpoke, creepy breathing. Yeah, you're right, Zhang Zhao. When your target gets up high, they won't give anything but fighting and social. Yep, that's fine. So she can't do social. Coffee can. I'll probably give it to Coffee to start off with then. Because if fighting and social is the way it's going to go, then not being able to do social is going to be a bit of a drag, isn't it? Psychically sensitive people should make better psycasters. But he's psychically dull. Does that make them worse? That's the question. Oh, okay, so I can't do either of these then. So dull's a bad choice, and no social, no title. Okay. Get to one of the others then. What else we got? 6 and 9. Mitchell. What's Mitchell got? Green or Pagel? Yeah, I think you're right. Pagel's got 5, 7. Undergrounder, Trigger Happy Jogger. Those are all pretty decent. Yeah, let's give it to Pagel. I think Pagel will get it. Alright, let's do that then. Right, so quests, except for... Mitchell has 8 social. So with royalty, is the higher the social you've got, is that much better from the start? Does that affect it when they do their speeches and stuff? Is it better to have a higher social to start off with? Because if it really makes that much of a difference, then I'll give it to Mitchell. Let me know. Oh, right, okay. Okay. So Mitchell has the highest social. Fine, Mitchell it is then. With his jade knife. Okay, let's do it. So, except with Mitchell. Dioscal joins. An infantry engineer. Excellent. Dioscal. Construction 13. Outstanding. So she's going 3 hours. She's not hanging about for very long anyway. That's a shame. Yeah, okay. First quest just gets you psychopaths. Yeah, fair enough. She's good at construction, so I could put her to work. Oh. Not that she can do it. I'm really good at it, but I'm not going to do it. Alright, we're only around for 3 hours, so just do your thing. Whatever. Shaman merchant. Okay. So we can do handling. Okay. Not that we can got anything to handle the dog with, of course, food-wise. Art and research. Bed rest, basic. Wow, actually pretty useless if I'm being honest. So just whatever. Alright, man hunting chinchilla. Green is still out. I'm not surprised really. Yeah, thanks for the plug for my 4-part beginner series. Chris Stagg, it's appreciated. It doesn't cover royalty, but as I say, it don't really need to cover it. Right, where's the chinchilla? I really should pay attention to this. Jumps location. Oh, okay. Is he going to go for these guys over here? That would be hilarious. That's it. Perfect. Let's watch chinchilla action. Schmack. Watch out for friendly fire. Dead. Shuttle's here. Cool. Oh, can you land any nearer? Honestly, I'm expecting a shuttle pad or something. Okay. Bug getting tips. He knows way much more than me, so I'm going to get a bit lost. No, on the absolute beginner videos I've done, they really are for people who've never played the game before. If you get lost watching those, let me know, because I'd be really disappointed if that happens. But it's pretty straightforward. They don't go into much depth at all because they are absolute beginner videos. You get some people trying to be a little bit clever in the chat. You know, oh, why don't you mention so-and-so? Well, they're absolute beginner videos. They're not supposed to be overwhelming. I could have gone into much greater depth, but that's not the point of them. So, yeah, check them out. Check out my playlists, and they are in there, basically. There's a playlist called Rimworld Guides, I think, which I actually set up yesterday. And so they'll be in there for you. Check them out when you get a minute. They're about 30 to 40 minutes each. Right, let's put Dioscal back on her shuttle. Oh, she's researching. Whoa, let me not interrupt you. You've got good research skills, I think, so... No, you haven't. What are you doing? Okay. Well, do you know what? I don't... You just carry on. I've got no problem with you doing that if you want to. Yes, as Chris put, those chinchillas can be deadly. It's a good job we had backup. Not as deadly as chickens, though. Okay, we've still got the heat wave. Yes, we have. Okay. We built these coolers. Coolers built, so it's 18 degrees in there. It's 17 in here. 17, 17, 36. So people can kind of muster in here and keep cool if they want to. So that's great. Let's speed things up. Oh, hang on, we've got a merchant. Let's talk to the merchant, shall we? So, good social skills. That's Mitchell, isn't it? Oh, hang on. We haven't... Do they... Yeah, so he hasn't got his title yet, has he? Alright. Mitchell, talk to Perma Bobrin. I am Perma Bobrin. Sounds like some sort of infliction. Poor health. Plus 7.9%. Ah, that's alright. Pemmican. Ooh, that's nice. What can we sell them? Both are guinea pigs. Well, they're not honestly useful for much else, and it'll get us 200 bucks, which is pretty useful. I think. See, once we have smoke leaf joints, we can make so much. We can just sell them. We can use that as like a trading commodity. But in the meantime, I think pemmican will be quite useful. Minus 284. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that'll do. That's 200 pemmican. That should keep me in the green for a while. Yeah, walking food, but they're worth quite a lot. I'd rather have pemmican, to be honest. Oh, hang on. Oh, pregnant. No, that's fine. Because the other stuff I don't really need at this point. Donkeys, I can always tame stuff. These are really expensive. I don't have the money. But I think we get rid of that and get some pemmican. It does take the pressure off. It takes pressure off food, and I can't make pemmican right now. So I think, just for now, it could be quite good. Self-replicating food. Yeah, but it's hamsters. How big are they? They don't give you much meat. Anyway, it's all good. Pemmican is the way forward. It's the food of the future. There's some repairing going on. I guess they've got nothing better to do. Alright. Okie dokes. Let's have a look what we got. How much metal do we have? 40. Okay. So, let's start deconstructing. Not the urns, actually. Let's claim that. We'll take that back. A marble sarcophagi. You can assign a colonist to it. What, before they're dead? Oh, that's really good. I didn't know that. You can assign it ahead of time. That's really quite morose. Wow. Hey, just let you know, that sarcophagus over there, that's for you, eh? Wink, wink. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Right. Okay, so the heel route's coming along nicely. I mean, obviously, when it's not a heat wave, but let's get rid of that. Now, okay, for some reason, we are not putting these. This is all we've got left. It was Mitchell, Chris Dag. I gave it to Mitchell. And I'm thinking, because Tesco hasn't got on a shuttle yet, I don't have the psychic doodab, I guess. Can we harvest these? Oh, it's fantastic. Hello, mate. Right. What's everyone doing? Deconstructing. Everyone's deconstructing because obviously that's one of their key kind of things they do. She's playing with herself. Yeah, and the advice is very good. You will lose a lot on Rimworld. It's not one of those games you have to beat. Just play it. It's about the story. Oh, will the shuttle take off without her? I didn't realise that. Alright. Get on the shuttle, because I'm going to forget what I can do without it. Oh, I see it. It warns me anyway. Alright, go. Go. Bye-bye. There we go. Beautiful. Quest complete. Super duper. So where's my kit? Oh, it's there. Right, Mitchell, you're up. So what skill has he got? What skill does he have? Let's good oink. Stun. Okay. That's not bad. Three seconds. 3 seconds is pretty good. Yeah, so in case you're wondering, LFC, I'll call you LFC, it's just quicker. This is a tribal start, which means that they have very little researched to start off with. The traditional Rimworld start is you get 3 colonists with a kind of reasonably decent starting skills. They've got complex furniture, they can build beds, they can do quite a lot of stuff already. I think they have stone cutting off the bat. They certainly have electricity off the bat, so really all you need to do is research batteries. But because we're tribals, we start all the way down the tech tree, and it does say it's a bit harder. Watch Mitchell's meditation preference. Good question. It says it here, doesn't it? Somewhere. I never know where it is. Is it in here? I know it's here somewhere, sorry. Oh, there we go. Dignified and natural. So he needs natural focus objects. So shrines, an anima tree, or a campfire. Okay. Still have a heat wave. We can put a campfire outside for him. He'll meditate to the tree. Yeah. As we can see, he is. How many spots do we have? Probably going to add another one just to be on the safe side. There you go. Oh well, someone's keeping all happy. It's all good. Natural is the tree. What's dignified? I think it was a throne. Hang on, Mitchell. Where was it? Oh, there he is. Oh, there. Yeah, so it's a throne. Dignified focus. A meditation throne or a grand meditation throne. I don't think I can build it. Click on the tree. Okay. Meditation focus strength of Mitchell 30% a day. Right. What does that mean? Anima grass 5. No idea what that means. Progress to next anima grass 29%. Anima grass. What? I really should read up on this. I've got no idea what this means. Meditation focus strength. Is that this? The important part is the anima grass. Okay. Is that anything to do with Japanese cartoons? This base looks horrible. I need some proper furniture. Granting someone a psi level consumes a certain amount of grass. Ah, okay. Does it grow around the tree then, presumably? Oh, is that what this stuff is? Oh, right, okay, anima grass, got it. Cool, I understand. A helo is passing by, okay. So do you only get one of these per map then, I assume? The anima trees? Not seeing any others. We have brought the pemmican in, haven't we? Where is the pemmican? Where is the pemmican? It's out there still, isn't it? Well, we haven't brought it in. Is that because we can't? Oh! When you have 18, you can avatar a pawn to the tree and give them a new psi link without having the Empire help. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, hang on. Does that make me count as going rogue, though? If I get a psi level on my own from the tree, am I rogue? Okay. So I have to have 18 squares of anima grass, is that right? They don't care anymore. Okay, cool. Good. Green is suspiciously still not up and about. What the hell's wrong with him? Oh, food poisoning there. Okay, great. They removed that feature. Oh, right, okay. Is that because it made it too difficult? Yeah, okay. Flipping royals. Right. So we need to hunt to get skin. Oh, cargo pods. Okay. Well, that's good. Happy with that. Let me just bring in the pemmican though. Could do that. Bring it brought in. Disease, muscle parasites. Oh wow. Medical bed and a doctor. Okay, so let's make that medical. There was Mitchell who had nose coffee. Oops. Sorry, that's a real lack of paying attention. Set that back to Mitchell. Where's coffee? Oh, coffee's there. Okay. Someone's have to lose their bed. Might as well be Mitchell. Coffee. But that's going to be medical anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Pages there. Thomas. Okay. Right, make sure it gets the Decent stuff. That's a bit of a drag. Person down. Right. We need to make some clothes. So we need skin. Some nearby wildlife. That's near. Caribous. We've got any 0%ers that are of any decent size? Okay, let's go with a caribou. Where's a caribou? Quite far away. Elks are nearer. Alright, let's do these guys. I will cook them. I know, Mitchell, sorry, you've given up your bed for the greater good. You're back to the rather pretty, if not dirty, rec room. Oh no, Mitchell, you can sleep there. Why not I give that to you? You can sleep in the busiest room in the base. Because I'm good like that. Oh dear, elk revenge. Coffee, is that all of them? Oh, hell's bells, it's all of them. Okay, this is going to be challenging. So we have Coffee, who is... I thought Coffee's incapacitated. Muscle parasites. Oh. Damn. Oh, is LFC off? Thank you, LFC, for joining. Oh, yes, I see what you've put, yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining. Take care. Here we go again. Do you think we're going to have a wipe? Oh, boy. Come on. It's going to get stomped. Yeah, I think you're probably right. We've got literally 1, 2... pages down there, 3. Green can't move. He's out in the field. Where's Sylvie? Let's see. Let's get one to come over the mud if possible. Where's Sylvie? Sylvie's there. Okay. We can use the traps a little bit. Yeah, it is about the right time. Yeah, it's about an hour in. When we lose the whole colony. Coffee, you're going to have to... You're 66%. You can't melee them. Just come south. I mean, it's all flipping mud. Damn. You're not going to get very far, dude. You're bullies. You're bullies, honestly. He's down. Bruises, hopefully. It's just bruises. And he kicks some dirt in his eyes. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use the traps. The traps have got to help, right? Just go indoors. Yeah, I think you're right. Because he's not bleeding, is he? He'll get up in due course. Warhol isn't going to get attacked. They get bored overnight, don't they? And go away. Okay. It is deja vu. However, I'm going to be smart this time. I'm going to create a zone. I don't think I've got an inside zone for these guys. Let's have a quick look. Zone. Yeah, I don't. Alright, manage areas. Rename. Let's call it cowards. And we're going to expand loud area. Cowards. And we're going to put it inside. Like so. We don't want them to go out there at all. Let's clear a loud area. Don't want to go outside. Forbid the doors. Do you know what? That's probably a lot easier, isn't it? Good point. Let's forbid the outside doors. That one. Is that it? No other ways out? Oh, that one there and that one there as well. That one, that one, that one, that one. There's no other ways out, is there? No. Alright. So they're going to do a lot of cleaning. A lot of sleeping. Some repairing. Some stone blocks. So we could start replacing walls, couldn't we? I think that's probably a good idea. What have we got? We've got marble here, have we? 203 marble blocks. Perfect. Quite. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Lots of mooing going on. Marble walls. Beautiful. Please do run into all my traps. It'd be very helpful. Well, you're gone. So you... Wow, you lot really are clumsy. Apart from this one. This is the smart one. Well, I fancied being inside. Come on, guys. It's a good chance to do your constructing. Yep, hands on it. I won't forget you. You're fine. I don't know at what point... I assume that there's an internal timer that you'll recover from these... What's going to happen is you'll get up, then they'll come and knock you down again. I'm sure there's a song there. If they really wanted to annoy me, they could eat all my crops. That'd be quite devastating. Yeah, pain goes down, you'll get up. That's it. Go to sleep. There we go. Beautiful. That's it. Lie down. There we go. Lie down. It'll all be over. Stop walking into my traps. There we go. You lie down. There, perfect. Like lovely meat and skin. This saves me hunting them, I suppose. Can you self-tend while in pain? Oh, good question. No, you can't walk. Okay. Fair enough. It's all the boring stuff that needed doing. Nobody wants to research, do they? Thomas is like, no, not researching. I'm not researching. No, I'd rather meditate. He went into another one. Dimwits. Well, you're down as well. Is it just one left now? Yep, just one left. Go on, just walk into the other trap. These spike traps are so good. Are you bleeding out? No, well you are, but you're not. Alright. Just don't rot. Need the skin. Need bedrolls. Well, this is no bad thing. You know, it's kind of cleaning and kind of doing the stuff we need to do. Oh, we're too short. Hey, Michelle. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us again. I'm pretty sure you were with us last week. Remember the name? We're just hiding inside from these mad elks. Yeah, Chris, you're right. I think a dedicated research is a good idea, and I'm hoping two of them will kind of choose to research, really. See, Green's good at tailoring, so having him do this means that he'll probably spend most of his time researching anyway, because we haven't got any tailoring or crafting lined up. Poor Coffee's lying outside in the rain going, guys, why has no one come to help me? Of course, he's got the parasites now, which means he's not going anywhere. He'll be right. He'll be right. That's rebuffed by Thomas. Oh. Cold shoulder. Of course, this is Thomas the girl. Yes. Intense pain mount. We need to get him some food. Alright, I'll tell you what we're going to do. There's only one of these dudes left, isn't there? Right, everybody out. Everybody out. Let's take on this last dude and go and feed Coffee, because this is not good. Everybody, apart from you and you. Everyone has got weapons, haven't they? Yep. Yep, okay, cool. I don't need luck. This guy's a chump. Good shot. Look, Sylvie. 2 out of 2. 3 out of 3. Perfect. Here we go then. Sylvie, stop firing. Just melee attack. That's fine. Everyone get stuck in. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, just a bruise. Great. Right, who's fastest? We need somebody who's really good at running. So moving 44, 91. Sylvie is 100. Paige is 100. Sylvie, go and grab Mr. Coffee. And we'll have somebody grab Paige probably, because you're so fast. You can also grab the bow for now. Food is not as important. Cool. Gonna have a lie down. Oops. Wait, what? No, no, really not. Gonna have a lie down. Perfect. Yeah, no. Can you just hold the elk instead? We need to get these elks inside, I think. Get them slaughtered so we can finish. Do they give plain leather? I can't remember if they give plain leather or is it actual elk? Plain leather, perfect. Good. So we can finish off that bed now as well. Party. Green, who's like massively insensitive, decided now when Coffee can't move is a great time for a party. It's Green. What has Coffee done anything to upset him? No, he's naked. Got to keep an eye on Green. Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those. Oh, hang on. Green is going to be renamed to Christian because I did say and I just completely forgot. So, where are we? Why have I completely forgotten how to change names? I had it a minute ago. Hey Mitchell, thanks for joining. Have fun mowing the lawn. Sounds really exciting. But some boring stuff that we just have to do. Christian, is it double A? I can't even remember. I have to scroll up now and find you. Is Christian gone? Have you gone? I'm not renaming him. You need to stick with the stream. Been very quiet. I can't find any of your posts. Christian, you there, mate? There he is. Double A. Good. Christian. Perfect. Cool. Brilliant. You're missing out on a party. Yeah. Christian. Yes. No. You're there. Thank you. I know. The Elks won't go off for a couple of days. Yeah. It's cool. And it is 17 outside, and it was 17 inside as well. So the heat thing's gone. Shame you can't turn these off, or like put a blanket over them or something, so they're stopping cooling. Right, so that bed's going to get finished. We need clothes. Who is... Right, so Christian's unhappy nudity. He really isn't wearing anything, literally completely naked. Alright, do we have a... We don't have a tailoring table. Fine, let's get that sorted out. No, we can't have a tailoring table because we don't have complex clothing, so we'll get you some tribal wear instead. Make it out of anything. And while we're at it, why don't we make some sort of war masks and stuff for people? That's pretty cool, isn't it? What's that? Wood. Yeah, everyone gets war mask. We've got somebody who's good at this stuff, so... Yeah, Zhang, I know. I'm going to deconstruct the coolers because 17 is too cool, honestly. We need one tribal wear and we're going to make some war masks because they're good fun. Let's make 6 of those. And don't they have an actual effect on you? They makes them more confident, which means they're less likely to do... Oh, there we go, pain shock threshold. Can't argue with that. Can't wear the bedroll. I think got some armholes in it. Brilliant. Yeah, that's a good point, Sylvie. Thanks for that. That's an even better solution. If we just toggle that off, that means that they'll be there if we need them. Yeah. Yeah, wall masks. Excellent. Makes you harder to down. I'm all for that. Definitely. Good. So we have the recurve bows. That's fab. So let's swap them out. Let's start swapping those out. Who needs those? Sylvie needs a recurve bow. Let's get one of those. Pages, not that. Christian doesn't have a weapon at all, but he's good at shooting. He's better at melee. How many melee have we got? We got 1, 2. Hang on, is that a melee weapon? Iqua. That's melee. Sylvie's ranged. Coffee's nothing at the moment, but was ranged. Peeler. Spears for throwing. Ranged. I think melee is probably better for you, isn't it? But what have we got? What's this? A terrible club or a not so great club? Let's go with that for now. We will make you a better weapon, I think. What can we make? Nothing special. Alright, we will remedy that. The oldie charge lance. Brilliant. Alright, so we're refilling the spike traps, that's great. 2 days, 1.8 days. Cool, medicine's coming along nicely. Just realised I've had the baby monitor turned off. She's fine. Right. Okay. That still hasn't been constructed. Who's our constructor? Well, everybody pretty much. 4, 4, 5, 4. Mitchell, what are you doing? Taking elk meat. What are you doing with that? Oh, you're training. Okay, cool. I'm down with that. Finish the bedroll when you finished training Warhol. Cool. Right, let's move that bedroll and stick it in here. So everyone now has a bedroom. And let's take that and reinstall it. There. Brilliant. So no one is now sleeping in the main area. What is this like? It's decent. Okay. It's considering a barracks because it has the sleeping items in there, I assume. Yeah, I got completely sidetracked. I need a tailoring bench. Oh, that's right. No, I didn't. We haven't got a complex clothing. That's what we need. And we get the tailor bench from that. We seem to be taking forever on this research. Christian, making tribalware. Good. Perfect. That's pretty quick, so we can put that on straight away. That really quick. I was there. Christian, put the tribalware on, dude. Otherwise someone else is going to do it. For heaven's sake. Coffee, a little bit there. Got in there. Has he become accustomed to being nude? Or is he now not going to put that on because it's not on a zone? Okay, we need to sort out this stockpile. This is really quite horrible. Let's sort this out. Right, we've got plenty of space in here. So, let's do this. Not in the doorway, though. Still unhappy nudity. Yeah. So he sat there. He made some trouble where he put it down. Coffee ninjaed in. Stole it. And left it with the bad stuff. He's just kind of blowing in the breeze. He's fine. Anyway, right. Clear it. So in here we want manufactured. All that good stuff. We want raw resources that go off. So cycled leave. Yep, all that good stuff. We don't need any of this. Apart from wood. Wood goes off. Items. Yes, we'll take all of that. Yeah, it's just there. I know. 88% is still pretty good. Weapons, apparel is all good. We'll take art, production, we'll take furniture, power. Oh, battery. Okay. Yeah, I'll take all of this, in fact. Take all of that. Make that preferred. So then what we'll do is we'll dump these zones. We don't want this stuff cluttering this up anymore. And then when we've got rid of some of this, then we'll deal with this situation. So if someone can... If you just hold that for now, and then that'll register, and then you should go and put it on, hopefully. There we go. No, he's putting a wall mask in now. That? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Good. Nudity's gone. Right, coffee. I'm going to take coffee off hunting, because he's got the whole moving thing at 22%. That's terrible. Let's take him off hunting. Oops, wrong one. Coffee. You're going to come off hunting completely. So Sylvie's at 6.5, has a recurve bow. That's fine. That's good. Coffee needs a recurve bow because you'll eventually get to that. Thomas is still sleeping there. That's no good. Let's set you to be here, like so. And we'll get rid of those two. And Christian can have that one. So everyone got beds now? Oh, that's still... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I thought I had 6. Damn. Yeah, you're right. Wood probably isn't an issue. Honestly, though, I'm using it as soon as I dig it up. So, oh, it's rich soil. I'm not building on it. Huh. Sorry, not growing on it. That's no good, is it? It's a little bit kind of ugly, but kind of do. They're two separate ones. What should we grow? Let's have a quick look. Hops. We've got beer. Beer making. We don't. We've got pemmican. Remove the tiles. Yeah, I'll do that. Good shout. Okay. Where's beer making? Beer brewing's there. I think growing some hops in advance is probably a good idea. Because why not? Let's get rid of these tiles. Be interesting. So that's... Do we know what's beneath the tiles? Is that rich soil? Do we know that? It won't show us if we do this, will it? Oh, it will. No, it won't. Alright, well, let's dig them up anyway. Because we'll get the stuff for it. Get the raw materials. Is that marble? Yeah, limestone. Okay, cool. I'm digging it. That's not bad, is it? Per tile. Yeah, perfect. I love that. That's very good. Expand zone. Yeah, thanks for that thing about beer. That's good to know. The fact that it's one of the best drugs. Important to keep people happy. Mood is pretty good on the whole. It was reset to hauling, but that's okay for now. Right, we need to get... 156. Oh, hang on, this is various. Wait a minute. Plain leather, light leather. Right, we need another plain leather bag. Bill copy. Why is Mitchell sleeping in the hops? He's a bit edgy. And also he doesn't have a sleeping bag, I guess. That will be remedied very shortly. We could build two of those. That's fine, we've got enough for that. Beer starts more social fights if you let them drink a lot. How very realistic. Turn the light on. There were changes made to Yayo recently too to try and make it more appealing. Okay. Didn't know that. I've really stayed off most of the drugs. I mean, I learned a lot in the last series. Everyone was saying, you know, psychite tea and the joints. I've learned from that. That's actually quite useful. Yeah, you got some rice now. Fantastic. Let's make pemmican. Well, we're on that. I could start making, is it fine meals? But I'd rather make pemmican, to be honest. Is that what Sylvie's making? Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, you're right. I didn't like penoxysilene. I've no idea why. I've never really looked into it. Yeah, Ross, I was the same as you. Ignore drugs completely, but if it's stuff that doesn't make you addicted, like psychite tea, it's actually quite, it's really helpful. Good. Starting to haul now. That's good. We'll put the stone blocks outside. There's no need for them to be inside at all. We can actually use them to make kind of poor man's barricades. For now. Better than nothing. We can do stockpile zone. Let's get a little one sort of in here. We'll make that stone blocks. Clear all. Raw resources. Stone blocks. Clearing it out nicely. Could do with the one there as well. Let's get that in stockpile zone. Let's copy that. You monkeys don't waste any time, do you? Stick some rice in there. Fine meals give +5 mood. Yeah, yeah. It is tempting. Because we've got start to get regular crops when the corn comes. I'll tell you what I'll do. When the corn comes in, I'll start giving 5 meals because the yields on this is really impressive. Got some straws. Excellent. Hay root almost. 5 meat, 5 veg. Just add 10 of anything. Yeah. No fridge, that's true. But what I could do is I could make a few because they'll eat those out of preference to simple. So they'll get a buff. There's no danger of them going off. So I think that would work quite well. What I will do is start replacing some of these walls now with stone. Where are we? 3 PM. A lot of people sleeping still. 3 in the afternoon. Really? I do with the war masks. Everyone's got a war mask. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. It's good having a dedicated crafter. It's very good. Fine and pemmican. Yes, the only drawback with that is if you don't have any vegetables. Having said that, I've got rice coming, I've got corn coming, strawberries. I'll probably have enough for... I'll have enough now on a rolling basis, so I don't really see that as being a problem. I would like to use more of the rich soil that's around though. I will get to that. Right, the Manic crew. These people with guns. Let's have a quick look. Zhu. No, he's brought a knife. Okay, fine. Apparently he's a computer. I did schedule sleep whenever stuff right. Yeah, so... Coffee's a night owl. And I told them to go to bed at 10 PM. Why they were sleeping at 3 in the afternoon? Maybe they were tired, because it does say they can do anything, so... One guy with a knife, I know. Ooh, I'm scared. However... Bloodlust, tough and kind. Seems like a nice chap. Coffee's like, oh guys, I got muscle parasites. Yeah, I've got to sleep all day. There's no proof. There's no proof. You're right, though. He is a good pawn. I would like to try and capture him if possible. Look at that. Intellectual 11. That is damn impressive. Okay. The only problem is he's not... It'd be perfect if he was ranged. We could just wait for him to come in, then melee him. But he has got a sharp weapon, so... Having said that, we've got low damage weapons. I think we can probably put him down and not kill him. So, another late 40s guy. Is he? Oh god, yeah. I think they've heard that our colony is quite welcoming to people who are quite old. Yeah, punching. I think you're right. If we get some of the melee guys to punch, their melee skill will help, right? Yeah. Royal power. I do have clubs. I had got a spare club. Let me give one of these. Let me give Mitchell the club. Oh, he's meditating. Ugh. All right. Who's nearby? Thomas. There we go. You can have a club. I'll tell you what I'll do. Anybody who hasn't got a club, a spare club, I'll tell them to get some wood because you can use wood. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So Whitmore has already said that. I'll let them meditate. We haven't got any spare wood. Late 40s is not old. Well, I'm in my late 40s. So I'm allowed to say that. Oh, God, late 40s. That sounds terrible. In my head, I'm really not. But I sort of checked the calendar and I am. Right, Mitchell's finished. So he's coming back. Let's equip him with... really not got any wood. That sucks. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's make some wood, shall we? Let's find a tree that is... one of these, in fact. 45... 40... They all look like quite nicely grown. There you go. Chop. Mitchell, just do this for a sec. Right. Perfect. How much have you got? 26. Okay. Let's take that back. Right, Mitchell, arm yourself with wood. There you go. Cool. Pagel, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I think I've given all that away by the fact I do very old references sometimes. Mark knows what I'm talking about, right? Brilliant. Right, so he's armed with wood. I'm going to smack you with a log. So have we got... So we've got wood, we've got a club, we've got... Sylvie's going to hold off on the bowing, I think. Maybe she could stick him a couple of times as he approaches. Paige will keep as a secret weapon in case things get out of hand. Oh, he's coming. Okay. Coffee. Yeah, you carry on chilling. I will stun him. Yes, I shall use the power. As Snap once said, I have the power. Takes me back to my clubbing days. My early clubbing days, I would hasten to add. I did club for longer than just when Snap was around. Right. So Sylvie can get some shots in. Paige is going to be our secret weapon in case he surprises us all. Right, where is he? Where is he? Come on. Oh, there he is. Okay. Jou. That reminds me of that song. Zou Bisou. I think it's a French song, so Sylvie knows what I'm talking about. Elk meat is rotted away in storage. Well, that's a crime, isn't it? Coffee, could you at least do some cooking? Can you cook? You're not cooking. No, I'd rather you didn't cook, actually. Can you haul? You're cleaning first. Oh, all the hauly stuff has gone, hasn't it? Actually, just before we do anything, let's make quickly silver can go in there as well. So let's you can do that as well. Right, anyway. Zooby zooby zoo. Do 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 do. Oh, alright, okay, fine. Let's go. You're going to stumble into one of my traps. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? If it just kills him straight away, that'd be really quite ironic. Ugh, you numpty. Alright. Sylvie, hold fire. I don't think we're going to need you to fight this dude. He's quite hapless. Thank God for pemmican. Hello. We gotcha. Paige. Paige is itching. No, Paige, hold fire. Hold fire. Hold fire, sir. Alright, hang on. Quick move around. Mitchell, have him. Thomas, have him. Christian, have him. Everyone else can wait. Leave the dogs having a go. Not the peeler, no. I know. Guys, move back. Smack, 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 smack. Everybody, smack. Oh, really? Who killed him? Which of you idiots killed him? You had one job to do, and that was not kill him. For heaven's sake. They're very fragile, these people. I thought he was tough. Look, tough. Is that a dog, wasn't it? Right. Dog's on rations. Here's the log. We get some joints. Brilliant. Oh, for heaven's sake, people. Right, anyway, let's get the weapons back now. Okay, who was what? So, Mitchell had the knife. Thomas had... I think he had... Hang on a minute. Don't punch a computer. Yeah, quite. There's got to be a pun in there somewhere. He got rammed. I feel there's a CSI where he takes off his sunglasses or puts them on. Butcher up the corpse, turn it into kibble for the dog. Yeah, everyone gets debuffs though, don't they, if you butcher corpses. And people's mood is quite good, but I don't desperately need it. He went down the moment before the dog's bite went off. That killed him. Oh, fuck. It's this dog. Warhol, honestly. Yeah, I don't need to butcher him. I'll just leave him. He can... what's his gear like? Gear's poor. Let's dump him. We need to dump him somewhere. Dump the body. Let's put him in the river. Corpses... not colonists. Yep. Coffee's on it. I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. So presumably this just wears off at some point. Oh. Cool. Don't want him there. Put him somewhere else. It's too near. Alright. Sylvie's on it. I'll do it. Well, apparently, bodies rot quicker in water, somebody said a long time ago. So, I'm quite happy with that. What I'm going to do is put some... Oh, okay. Not here. Even on the caravan, they know you butchered Frank. Yeah. That's the whole problem. That's the whole problem with... Hang on, what? Oh, is that because it's... Oh, look at that red line. So doesn't the tree like spike traps? And it has to be out of the range of the tree, right? Oh, that's interesting. So that acts as a debuff for the tree. It's like it only likes kind of gentle things in its radius. That's very... Oh, what about the Ancient Danger then? It doesn't mind that then, does it? Interesting. Very interesting. Didn't know that. Oh, I've learned something new. Okay. Wooden spike trap. Can't put it here. But they'll root around the mud anyway, so that's not that big of a deal. Oh, no buildings near it. Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah, -80 for we butchered human-like. Yep, that's right. Oh, okay. Anything I construct in the radius. All right. I'm itching to see what's in here. I really want to know. Just not yet. We don't have the technology to combat that. I can't believe you're cleaning. If you're not, it's better to do. Huh. It's possible to butcher human corpses without penalty of anyone if you send everybody who would be debuffed off the map. I'm not sure that's right. Am I reading these comments in order? Because I think 20th Coffee Mark replied to that already. That then makes sense if it's in that order. Yeah, no, Frank. So basically what happened was I started the series that I've just finished on the basis of I would have two camps, one with psychos in and one without. But it soon became very clear, very shortly afterwards, that you can't have two camps and have butchering in one camp without affecting the other camp. The other camp knows about it somehow. It's like they tell them. It's like they send them body parts in the post or something. The other camp knows and everyone gets debuffs. And that really torpedoed the whole point of my last series. And it's my fault because I should have researched it. I just assumed. Should never assume. We all know what that does. So that kind of put the kibosh on that really, which is a shame because I was quite keen to do it, but there we go. You have a mod that helps with the secrecy of abominable actions, but your pawns become gossips and tell everything to the other pawns. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Sylvie's going all the way up here to clean the building rubble. That's really good of you. Why don't you just hold this stuff instead? Because we don't have a configured spot. Is that not steel storage? No, because steel doesn't rot outside, does it? Okay, steel, uranium, jade, gold, silver. No, leave silver inside. Alright, well, while we're up there, hold this steel back. Massive gossiping going on. Right, let's go. Got some straws. They got for 13 days. Alright, fine. Floors, wooden floor. That's a misclick. Oh, thank God for that. We finished complex furniture. The caravan has to be travelling and not in a separate camp, but it worked for me for... Oh, right, okay. Zhang Zhao, do raiders actually steal anything apart from downed colonists? I've never seen them do that. That's interesting if they do. I've just never seen them do it. I don't know, obviously, what they've changed. Complex furniture. Amazing. So, what are we doing next? I think we... Stone cutting? I think probably... What does that give us? Great bow, carpet making, clothing or stone cutting? Probably clothing, I guess. That's interesting. I just thought it's always so-and-so decided to kidnap who they can and leave. I've never seen him take what they can. Okay, I didn't realise that. That's really interesting. That does change a lot because I normally just leave things outside. Very, very interesting. Okay. I think stone cutting can wait. Complex clothing is probably more important right now. So, yeah. Alright. So food's looking good, situation-wise. Do they eat 10 pemmican per person per meal? I'm assuming it is the case. Beer brewing. Yes, good point. Good point. 900 and beer brewing is 400. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do beer brewing next. I don't think they will overtake. Hops will rot. That's a good point. Again, sleeping at 3 PM. What is with that? What is wrong with people? Why are you all sleeping at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, I know coffee's night owl, but that's really weird. Oh, he's high on smoke leaf. Okay, that I get. Don't... okay. That really does have to... And Sylvie's in bed as well. What? Rare thrombos, okay. Well, they all attended a party. Maybe that's it. Oh, she wants drugs. Huh. Yeah, this recreation down here, it's not great, but I don't think I have a lot of choice. Could do cloth, couldn't I? I've not got any cloth in the ground. I've got a game of ear boards up there. Admittedly, there's no stools. Why is that in there? I should have it out here, really, shouldn't I? Have it next to it. I can sort of share the stool then. Let's build a copy. Yeah, I think I do appreciate electric is important, but I need to get furniture for beds. Really. Beer brings clothing. 30, that's going to take a long time, isn't it? They'll sleep whenever the rest of that gets low enough. Yeah. But just sleeping in the middle of the day is quite annoying. Maybe I can... Rest in bed to recuperate from not immediately ill, life-threatening medical problems. Recuperate in bed. I've got that set to 2. I never normally have that set to 2. It's normally set to 1, and I never see this normally. Should that be 1? Is that going to make a difference? That makes it more likely to go to bed, isn't it? Are they missing... Are they getting up too early, perhaps? I'm going to change that. See if it changes their behaviour. Did I not write down my research list from last week? Oh, it's medical problems. I was recuperating in bed. Right, okay. Yeah, thanks, Frank. Yeah, it could be that, Chris. It could be that the sleep was interrupted. We'll see. It's not that big of a deal right now. Hello, thrombos. Right, where are we with the food situation? Paige's having a puff. We've got 3 left. No, he's having a puff and then meditating. I like his style, mate. Alright. Let's do some hunting. We need to get hunting back on the agenda. We are going to run out of food. How are we doing with... No one's picking up straws. Is that because they've not... No, there can be places. Let's get them hauled in. Oops. Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. They are not set. Okay. This is going to be our food little storage area, seeing as we moved everybody out there. Yeah, good point, Sylvie. We need to get rid of your debuff, don't we? Pudoink. There you go. Smoke Clean, meditating and sleeping. This game is too realistic. Do it while you can. Right, let's get food in here. And get rid of that. So now it's in its own discrete area. So that includes raw food, right? I would put it in schedule, Sylvie, but we've only got these smoke leaves, which are going to get smoked by other people. So you need to have it administered so you get in there first. I could just right click it, I suppose, actually. Couldn't I? Just get rid of that. Sylvie, wait, where's Sylvie? She is meditating. Alright. That's queued. Bedroom beds are held open. Yeah, that's for the... Yeah, good point. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong one. Thanks for that. What was I doing? Completely lost my train of thought now. Yes. Animals. Has nobody picked that up yet? Okay, shifting that. Should bring the strawberries in now, hopefully. Don't take longer than an hour to go from tree to bed. Don't know. Cool. Picked up the package of survival meals. Okay. Two people researching. Perfect. Add plant matter to the fridge zone. Yeah. Did I leave that out? Yeah, I did. Thanks for that. I can expand this as well, if I'm being honest. This is quite small right now. I'll expand it out that way. What have I got a lot of? Not using marble. There's no need for that. Use slate. It's not a perimeter wall, and no one has to see it. Let's expand that out. Perfect. Mitchell started a social fight with Thomas. What is that about? Thomas disrespected Mitchell's personal hygiene. Wow. Okay. Well, Thomas having a bad back. I'm not surprised he came off a little bit worse. He's got hearing loss. God. Can someone rescue him? Warhol's on it. He's dragging him. Where's he going with him? I was taking him to bed. Oh, thanks, Warhol. That's really cute. Well done, dude. Tom's can sleep it off. Need warm clothes. Oh, -3. Okay. Well, we are researching. Thomas, maybe not so much. Yet. Okay. And the dog's eating the food. Yeah, I know. But I think dogs... What else can he eat? Vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, animal products, meals. It's actually not that fussy, are they? I might restrict Mr. Wolf there. Dog. Right, dog. Let's invert this. That's not what I'm doing, is it? Hang on a minute. No. Manage areas, dog, invert. Yes. So, where is Warhol? There he is. Doink. Move the eastern corridor. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's kind of something I was going to get to in the end. I'll make it out of marble as well. No, I'll make it out of granite actually. That's going to be granite. Need to replace these walls. They are perimeter walls after all, but everyone seems to be sleeping all the time. 1 PM. What the hell is wrong with everybody? They're all sleeping. You guys. Is this to do with the meditation? Does a meditation cause them to sleep? Is that what the problem is here? Yeah, enlist them and then drop them. But do they actually need to rest? I mean... So the only should thing is this is set to anything, right? I've never actually had to force them to work before, but this is ridiculous. How much sleep do they need? I'm actually going to micromanage this. This is stupid. Hang on. I need to switch coffee back. Let's just try this a minute. Right, hang on. Anything. So he's the night owl. Don't have time to meditate, wreck, sleep. Four hours of rec, 5 hours of sleep. Anything after that? 4 hours of rec? Really? Wow. Hey Scott, welcome. What film did you watch, by the way? Do tell. You don't have time to meditate, rec and sleep. Is that what the problem is then? Maybe they can't see him with the masks on. Oh, I see, okay. I just find it odd they're all sleeping at 1, you know, in the afternoon. That's not good. Christian. That's a very good combination of first name and surname. Love it. How much sleep does a pawn need? It's obviously not 8 hours. Is it 6? Yeah, okay. What's 3, 6? Well, he's got 8. Welcome, Christian. Thanks for joining. Mitchell's back. That was a very quick lawn mowing. If you've got a very small lawn, you're just really good at it. Depending on the bed... Oh, that's a good point. They're sleeping... Right, because obviously plain leather bedrolls are rubbish, aren't they? So they're spending more time sleeping as a result. And so it's kind of... send them off kilter. Right, hang on a minute. Didn't I just... yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Let's do this. This is going to help. I completely forgot that I had... It's a small loan and a really big lawnmower. You just turn it on and go... and he's finished. Excellent. Yeah, exactly, Zhang Zhao. I think I'm going to... I researched all this, so let's get the proper beds in, give them good sleep. I've never really had bedrolls for a long length of time like this. This is what's causing the problem. You're right, it's the bedrolls. Let's get end tables in as well. Where's it going? It's going there. Doink, 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 and doink. I need them here too. And beds. Build doubles. Yeah, you're right. The only trouble is the rooms aren't big enough. I can move these, can't I? Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I just move these over one, because you are absolutely right. Building doubles is a good point. Okay. Let me just cancel these. Do that, and what's the hotkey for that? That is B. I'm just making space for the doubles. That one as well. Doink. Okay. I'll put the double in the corner then where all his beds are. Yeah, I think you're right, Eros. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, Thrumbos, we've got a quest. Right, what is it? A 30-year-old teacher called Vimain. Serving a drink, sorry. She's being chased by the pirates and the Manic crew. Yeah. Build all the beds in the research room where there's light. Oh, Sylvie, it's just all micromanaging. It's just moving stuff. I don't have that much space in here, if I'm being honest. Well, I mean, I've got enough for the double beds, I suppose. Is it that much quicker? Does it really save that much time? Because then they've got to deconstruct it. Not deconstruct it. They've got to move it then. Is it really that much of a time saver? I forgot the colony's called Gaga. We'll have to fight off the pirates on the tail. 2 scavenger gunners. She's too frantic to. Quicker and you get better quality. Okay, well, all right, fine. If you get better quality, then that's cool in the gang then. All right. Better quality works for me. Sorry, I'm doing this again for everybody watching. Let me just do this quickly. Double beds. 1, 2, 3. God, this is so ugly. 4, 5. I don't need 6. Squeeze another one in. Perfect. Oh, I see. The research room. Yes, of course. I'll tell you what I'll do. It makes more sense to build 2 here for those ones in there, and I'll build the other 4 in there because it's nearer, just to min-max. Fine. Alright. Alright. Back to the quest. Back to the quest. So, yes, Vermain joins, except for that. Absolutely. Where's Vermain? There she is. Please be good. Vermain. Bio. Another one who's interested in drugs. Fast learner though, that's good. Doesn't do violent. Well, every colony needs an RJ, don't they? So, but she's pretty good at everything else. Okay, this is good. This is good. Good at social. It's always good to have somebody good at social. Good at cooking. Fantastic. She's good at doctoring. Is she better than those 2? She is. Bed rest basic. She's good at wardening as well. Yep, excellent. Definitely going to be a cook. She's as good as Sylvie. Sorry, Sylvie. You now have a someone to challenge. Stick on intellectual. She's a double learner. Construction be a 2. Growing. She's got 1. Let's not trying to get to do everything. I think this is going to be cool. Let's set it to 2. Yeah, that's fine. Cleaning is a bit of an issue actually, but that's all right for now. Got a smoking joints friend. Yeah, but she wants to do your cooking now. So yeah. Right. What's she like with? Oh, that's right. She doesn't do violence. That's fine. Okay, cool. So the gunners presumably are going to come from this direction. So let's watch what path Vermain takes. Oh, what? Pistol, pistol. This may not end very well. I wasn't expecting them to appear quite so quickly. Patient 2 says she doctors first. That's a very good point. Yep. And I also set to self-tend. Where is... No. Oh, it's there. That's right. Got thrown by that tab. Well, is she in range already? No, she's not. She has got movement 100, hopefully. Yes. Okay. Right, so they're coming in hot. And they're going to come... presumably the same path that she takes. Ah, they aren't attacking straight away. They're preparing for a while. Okay. That's cool. Alrighty. Good point, Mark. Ones that like to smoke leaf, get the munchies, and cook. How much is going to make it to storage? Not much. Not much at all. Right. We need another bed for Vermain. As we all bedded out. That will solve its... Oh, that's still set to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. That fixes that problem then. Vermain can have the bed. Yeah, Frank, you're right. I'm not going to engage them at range because there's no point. Because they got ranged weapons and they got a very good rate of fire between the 2 of them. And I don't need to take any unnecessary injuries if I can avoid it. So, oh, here they come. Right. Everybody, stop your meditation. Now, what's going to happen? There's 2 spike traps there. I've not got any wood chopped. Yeah, what's that about? I'm surrounded by trees. You kind of take them for granted, I guess, after a while. And you don't have any. Right. What are we doing? Yes. Okay, spike traps are there. Spike traps are on the corner. Alright. Let's see what they do. If I stick these guys around the corner here, they'll come around here, hopefully get chopped up by the traps. Coffee, you can join in. You're going to come out there. Thomas, you can stay in bed. Warhol, you can come with. These guys are going to come around and down. Whether they actually come up here is another story. They might set fire to things here, but you know, it's all good. Right, Christian, Mitchell. As soon as I get close, we're going to mess them up. Really? Alright. Oh, you're being cute, aren't you? What are you doing? You're smashing up the hoop. Right, okay. I see how this is going to work. Alright, you guys come to there. You're not going to come through the traps, are you? Or are you? No, maybe you are. Haha, you are. Excellent. Good. Okay, rush. Time to rush. Mitchell, go. You guys, gonna go wide. Probably down here, I think. Sylvie's been tagged. Damn it. Okay. It's only 2%. That's not too bad. Dylan is okay, he's not very good at shit. Oh, he's tortured artist. That's nice. Alright guys, let's get in here. What's the range on these bows? I might be able to plink this guy from distance. Oh, he's coming. Hide in the corner. Come on, in you come. No, he's not. He's changed his mind. Like playing Tootsie. Yeah. He's backed off now, so that's not... Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the tree, isn't he? Oh, yes, stunning. Yes, thank you. Forgot. Stern. Is he out of range? Oh no, it has to be line of sight, doesn't it? Okay. Everyone rush this dude. Mitchell, you're going to go there and then stun him. Fantastic. Thanks for the tip. We forgot about the stun. Oh, they all die so easily. What's wrong with them? Honestly. Did Warhol? Oh, that's only a bruise. Okay. Doink. So, he had a wooden foot. What was his skills, by the way? No. Tortured artist. Forget it. Nah. Right. Now we're about to bed. We have got some weapons, though, which is nice. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. You can stun him several times in a row. And it recharges quite quickly, doesn't it, as well? Decent body disposal. Very fast. Oh, it's biocoded. Is that unbiocoded? No. Good. Yeah, I didn't realise that. Yeah, it's changed, hasn't it, in the last patch? It was that's the heat builds up, right? Okay. Yeah. So the whole thing about attacking with less pawns if you want to down them, but each pawn only gets like an attack, right? And when you reach a certain threshold, they either collapse. But if that hit takes them over another threshold, they die. So how is it the amount of people attacking at the same time affects that? Because they only get one hit in per time. Or is it as he's going down, he gets hit again, like was the case of that you said was with this one? Oh, right, okay. The tree recharges him. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So attack with less people then, basically. Alright. I mean, the thing is, he had a pistol as well. So if that really does make a difference, I'll definitely do that from now on. I didn't think that attacking with more people made a difference. They're just getting more DPS. But I suppose if he gets hit and then hit again before he would go down from the first hit, he could die, right? I suppose that's... Right, okay, fine. Understood. Understood. That makes sense to me. Alright. Yeah. Well, we had a new starter anyway, Vermain, which is cool. So that's good. Build it up quite nicely now. 7 people. Wouldn't it be a nice touch if somebody who doesn't start with you, you know, so Vermain is a teacher, right, for instance, whether she brings some sort of knowledge with her that would enable your research to go faster in a certain area because she has knowledge of that subject. That would be quite a nice touch, I think. She's not a tribal. So she would say, hey, I know how batteries work, and, you know, you get a free technology or something. That'd be a nice touch. Hello, Avin. You've arrived at a great time. We've got about 4 minutes left. So sorry you couldn't turn up earlier, but we're doing okay. We are doing okay. The colony is... It's alright. I wouldn't say thriving, but we're doing alright. We've got rid of a couple of attacks and a heat wave. So we now can make that bigger. Can reclaim the rocks. We're making beds in the middle of nowhere. When we get around to it. Of course we need wood, which we don't have. So I honestly say that I would make a battery if I went to visit Tribe and Conquer today. No, because batteries aren't really my sort of specialist area. But there might be something I could help them with. So if they've never seen, I don't know, a pair of scissors before, you know, I could show them how that works. Or, I don't know, something like that. Where you could help them edge towards making a discovery. I know it's not exactly the same, and I don't like comparing things to real life, but, you know. It's like, for instance, I mean, if we're doing real life, there's certain things that we don't have to deal with, i.e., where do they go to the toilet? Where's their water supply and piping, or plumbing, exactly. So there's no plumbing in Rimworld, there's no water management. Which is something I've often thought of, actually. It'd be quite good to do. Let's get some trees down so we can build these beds. And open up some areas. You can break down stone walls until you know how to build geothermal generators. Yeah. Is there really a plumbing mod? God. I can imagine that adds a lot of... do you know, that might be fun. That might be fun depending on your tolerance for complexity. I mean, God, there's a lot of fans out there of things like Factorio, for instance. If the grass grows around the anima tree, clear the area around it of normal trees. Right, okay, so get rid of these things, right? Good point. Good point indeed. There's a toilet bathroom mod. Yes, I'm sure. I've actually got Stellaris. I've really tried with Stellaris. I've tried really hard to like the game, but I get to kind of mid-game and then I don't know what to do now. I'm not strong enough to attack anybody, and yet nobody's attacking me. I just kind of explore and then that's it. So Stellaris is something that I really want to like because the game's right up my street. I just couldn't get to it. Couldn't get to it. Make a bridge over the river. Yeah, that's a good point. Where are they? I guess if I make a bridge somewhere sensible. I mean, that's where they're crossing. Is it here? Because this is mud. That's swamp. Crossing directly there, maybe. Yeah, I'll just build a bridge here. That might encourage them to cross there, right? Bridge. Flagstone roads. Okay. 4 blocks. That's a good point. Does it count as construction? I don't know. Would it warn me if it was? Let's try something here. If I just try a wall, for instance. Look, there we go. Yes, it does. Was it warning me about that? No. So bridges, it doesn't seem to mind. Yes, Sylvia, you're right. Affordance map, absolutely. Oh, look. You're absolutely right. Yeah, so it looks like walls are bad, but bridges are okay. There's no red marks. So yeah, you're right. Floor stuff maybe doesn't count. Let's try something else. Wooden floor. Yeah, wooden floor doesn't seem to be bothering it at all. Just doesn't like buildings. Flagstone. I never tried flagstones before. Are they? Oh, of course, at my technology level, that's all I've got, isn't it? Can I put flagstones down? No, I can't. So it's using the terrain affordance tool. So I literally can't do it in red, blue, or orange. Okay. Except I don't have wood. Well, I have some wood now. Some wood. It's been chopped. Then they're going to start making the beds. I could make wooden roads, couldn't I? I suppose. The problem is that they're having to path a long way round or walk through very slow marsh to get to this, but that's kind of by design. I don't want the bridge to be an easy access into the colony. This is all terrible ground to attack from, so that kind of works quite nicely when defending, of course. Going out to the tree is not great. Yeah, exactly. Too many woodfalls help the raiders as well. What I don't want is to give them a super highway into my base while I don't have walls up. So, you know, it's all good. Mark more trees to be cut over time. Yeah, I know. I just haven't got to it yet. Where are we? Chopwood. It's good to keep clear lines of sight as well around the base. I'll have more wood than I know what to do with. Pray me. Well, we've actually gone 2 minutes over. But everyone's enjoying themselves so much, nobody said, oh, I'm so bored of this, I'm going to go now. And you're 2 minutes over. So, we will leave it there, I think. We've done alright. 3, 6, we've got 7 people now. We're doing okay. Could you get into a trap with an easy road? Yeah, to a degree. But I'm always cautious about giving them a very fast road, even if there is a trap at the end of it, because with Rimworld being the way it is, traps tend to work both ways. If you like put spike traps across it, it means that your colonists can't go across that necessarily. But yeah, it's worth thinking about. I'd like to give them a quick route in and out of the meditation tree. Anyway, we shall leave it there. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to work on the tips video, and I'm probably going to do a little kind of prison architect video now and again, just to keep things going. Just give you something to watch if you like prison architects, or maybe you've never seen it. I literally haven't picked it up for 2 or 3 years. There's been a lot of changes, and there's been stuff that I've never used, so that could be quite interesting to watch that. So I won't be doing those daily, just one every now and again as I have time. And then I'll start the next series up as soon as possible with the aforementioned ideas. So thanks for watching. I think I'll leave it there. I'll stop babbling. We've made it through the playthrough. Chris, thank you for the suggestion. 2 wide bridge, traps on alternating sides. That's a good idea. Yeah, so they can zigzag through and they'll get caught up on it. And they're bottlenecked as well, of course, on a bridge. So that could work really well. Yeah, I think I'll put that in place. So, yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. That went really quickly. That's very, very good. Thanks for all the suggestions and help in chat, as always. Do tune in next Sunday. Definitely will be here next Sunday to carry on our tribal run-through, tribal and royalty run-through. So in the meantime, take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers for now. Bye.